Have you ever stopped to wonder if the chaos we see around us has a deeper meaning? At first glance, it might feel like we're living in a world ruled by randomness, with no clear design. This perception can leave us feeling powerless, as if we're mere spectators in life's grand theater. But what if there's another way to see it? The ancient philosophers believed the universe wasn't random, but governed by a profound order. They spoke of principles, unseen but unchanging, that shape everything, from the orbit of planets to the flow of our lives. These laws don't just govern the stars, but are deeply intertwined with our decisions and their outcomes. Imagine standing by a river. At first glance, it seems wild and unpredictable, but step closer and you'll notice patterns. The current flows in a specific direction. The water follows the path of least resistance. Life operates in much the same way. What if understanding these natural rhythms could help us find clarity and purpose in our own lives? The universe functions like a perfectly tuned instrument, and each of its parts plays a role in the grand melody of existence. From the predictable cycles of the moon to the flow of ocean tides, universal laws are the glue that holds it all together. But these laws don't just apply to nature, they extend to human life too. Take the law of cause and effect. Picture a gardener who tends to their plants daily, watering and nurturing them with care. Over time, this gardener is rewarded with vibrant blooms and lush greenery. Contrast this with someone who neglects their garden. Weeds overrun the space and the plants wither. This isn't a matter of luck, it's the inevitable outcome of effort, or the lack of it. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Kindness often begets kindness. Hard work yields progress. Ignoring responsibilities invites chaos. These aren't coincidences, but reflections of how deeply interconnected our actions and their results are. Despite the wisdom these laws offer, modern society often strays far from them. Our fast-paced lives, filled with instant gratification, have created a world that prioritizes speed over sustainability, ambition over connection, and profits over principles. This disconnect is evident everywhere. Historically, societies that ignored universal principles faced decline. The collapse of Easter Island civilization serves as a powerful example. Overexploitation of resources led to environmental devastation, which in turn contributed to their downfall. Contrast this with indigenous communities, many of whom have thrived for millennia by living in balance with their surroundings. In our own lives, this disconnection manifests as stress, anxiety, and burnout. The pursuit of material wealth often leaves little room for meaningful relationships or personal growth. But by pausing and realigning with these universal laws, we can begin to rebuild that lost connection. Fear is one of the most misunderstood emotions. It often paralyzes us, making even small challenges seem insurmountable. But what if fear wasn't our enemy, but a teacher trying to guide us toward growth? Take the example of someone afraid to start their own business. They fear failure, rejection, or financial instability. Yet those who confront this fear often discover that failure isn't the end. It's a stepping stone to success. They learn resilience, adaptability, and courage, all of which become invaluable assets. On a broader scale, fear has shaped human history. It has sparked wars and driven prejudice, but it has also inspired bravery. Think of the leaders who stood against oppression. Individuals like Nelson Mandela or Malala Yousafzai. Their ability to channel fear into action changed the course of history. When we stop running from fear and start asking what it's trying to teach us, we unlock new levels of understanding and strength. Purification isn't just about cleaning the body. It's about clearing the mind, heart, and spirit of anything that hinders our growth. Ancient practices like fasting, meditation, and prayer were designed to help individuals align with universal principles. Today, we can see these concepts in modern self-care routines. Mindfulness meditation helps us declutter our minds, while clean eating supports our physical health. Even simple acts like decluttering our living spaces can have profound effects on our mental well-being. Imagine a life where every choice you make, what you eat, how you spend your time, who you surround yourself with, serves to uplift and align you with your true potential. This is the essence of purification. It's not about perfection, but progress, clearing away the old to make room for the new. So how can we bring these principles into our daily lives? Here are practical steps anyone can take. Practice gratitude. Start a journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. This simple act shifts your mindset and helps you focus on the positive. Reflect on your actions. At the end of each day, ask yourself if your actions aligned with your values. What could you improve tomorrow? Engage in acts of kindness. Look for opportunities to help others, whether it's through volunteering, offering a compliment, or simply being present for someone in need. Embrace challenges. Instead of fearing obstacles, approach them with curiosity. What lessons can they teach you? These habits don't require perfection, just consistency. Over time, they create alignment with universal principles and lead to a life of balance and fulfillment. The future isn't written in stone. It's shaped by the choices we make today. Universal laws don't demand perfection, they ask only for progress. When we align with these principles, we not only transform our own lives, but also contribute to a better, more harmonious world. Imagine a society where integrity is the norm, where success is measured by well-being, and where every individual feels connected to something greater than themselves. That's the legacy we can create, one action, one choice at a time.